Yemen civil war, rebel Houthi fighters start to leave Hodeidah, Saleef and Ras Isa under peace plan. Fighters are leaving the three ports, which are vital for getting aid to millions facing starvation, as part of a peace deal. Rebel forces say they have started a long-awaited withdrawal from key ports in Yemen after peace talks to end a 4-year civil war. A witness for the Reuters news agency confirmed the pull-out from the port of Saleef near the strategically important city of Hodeidah. Fighters say they are also moving out of the port of Ras Isa as part of a peace deal agreed in Sweden in December. It is hoped the withdrawal will prove an important step in negotiations to end the war, which has pushed the country to the brink of famine. A Yemeni government minister dismissed the withdrawal as a show. However, Mohammed Ali al-Houthi, the head of the rebels' Supreme Revolutionary Committee, said the pullout started at 10 a.m. local time on Saturday. United Nations observers have been pictured setting off to monitor the forces' withdrawal. The Red Sea city of Hodeidah is the main entry point for the bulk of Yemen's commercial and aid imports and is a lifeline to millions of Yemenis facing starvation. Saleef is used for grains, and Ras Isa for oil. Under the plan, Saudi-led coalition forces fighting the rebels will also retreat from the eastern outskirts of Hodeidah, where battles raged before a ceasefire came into effect on December 18. General Michael Lalsgaard, the head of a UN redeployment committee, said the long-delayed withdrawal of rebel forces will be completed by Tuesday. Once the withdrawals are complete, the scene should be set for both sides to enter into political negotiations. Lisa Grande, UN humanitarian coordinator for Yemen, told Sky News, more than 20 million Yemenis on the brink of starvation depend on the food, medicines, and fuel that come from that port Hodeidah alone, which is why this redeployment is so welcome and so important. The Houthis have been in control of the ports, and what's happening now is they are redeploying their forces outside, and that will hopefully lay the groundwork for a surge in diplomacy, and more talks and an end to this terrible conflict. Tens of thousands of people have died since the conflict started in March 2015, when a Saudi-led coalition intervened to push back in advance by the rebels aligned to Iran. The UN has called the situation the world's worst humanitarian crisis, with 24.1 million, more than two-thirds of the population, in need of aid. The deal, agreed in Stockholm before Christmas, ought to have been implemented before now, but a lack of trust and rebel fears that Saudi-led forces will move in to replace them has meant several deadlines have been missed. Up to 13,600 people have died in the fighting, according to official UN figures from 2017, but millions more have been affected. An estimated 2.3 million people were forced to flee their homes in 2018, according to the Internal Displacement Monitoring Center, IDMC. The ongoing conflict is seen by many as a proxy war between Saudi Arabia, the Middle East's most powerful Sunni Muslim state, and Iran, the de facto leader of the region's Shias.